All right, so as we can see, winter has come, and I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So, buddy, what are you doing, pal? He likes it. He's been playing all day in the snow. But anyway, I don't know that he knows where we're going, but we're gonna take something off of a tractor to hopefully be able to work on it inside and yeah, get you some videos. So here we go. All right, welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and I want to take the carburetor off of this Deere and take it in the house and see if we can figure out why it is the way that it is. Because after the fair, it has never been right since. It has been overflowing gas out of the load needle, which I think is odd, because if the float was sticking, you would think it would just fill up in the intake tube, and such would be life. And as a result, I'm sure this is going to make me just work my knudsen off to get this going, just because it's cold. We're not in the best position to do this, as I am wedged between the 500 and what have you, but yeah, this is miserable, I ain't gonna lie. We'll stick you there. I hope I brought enough. No, I didn't. That's 11/16. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. So I'm gonna have to grab that, or I'm gonna have to just try something very pathetic, which you should never do, because you're probably gonna ruin the nut. I'm sure that's going to turn. Is that ½ inch in there? We might be able to rig it, friend. Maybe. Come on, there. Can't believe that worked. Because when does stuff ever work? I'm also going to have to get some, I want to get some rags, so that this is not sitting open the whole time. And I'm not really sure where I got rags at, so that's going to be a fun adventure. Oh. Yeah. Consequently, today, school was canceled. Doesn't take much snow here to do that. So I've had all day to do this, and as per usual, waited till the last minute, just before the daylight's almost gone. So why wouldn't I do that, you know? I got the loader tractor plugged in, so hopefully I can take some bales out. They eat a little more whenever it's cold, and I like to keep them in whatever they need. Not just so that they stick around, but so that they don't get sick. Alright. Kinda, sorta. I don't remember if this one will come all the way out or not. It might. Might be a good time to get up. Prepare ourselves for carburetor catching. That's not really good view for you, is it? With my sleeve. Oh, dum-dum. There. When it's cold like this, your very small brain works even less efficient than it does before. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna find something to put in there so that that stuff doesn't get packed full of something, you know, like a very lonely mouse that's freezing decides that hole would make a good place to live. I don't want that. So we're gonna block that off, and then we will be able to take this inside and see if we can find anything, because I've rebuilt this thing I don't know how many times. The last time was $100 kit I put in it, and it's very frustrating that it doesn't want to keep going, you know. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's embrace this failure and see if we can figure out what is the deal. So I suppose the first thing I will do is take the bowl off so that the thing is in the two halves, which of course I didn't bring a wrench big enough. Why would I? Strangely enough, just messing with it, it overflowed out of there. So yeah, I'm still not where I want to be. Jeez. I worked a lot harder to get that loose than I ever have before. So that's nice. It's full of gas, I'm sure. Perhaps over a bucket. All right. So there's two things. Man, it's already got rust in it. That's a bummer, because we just cleaned that out. Let's get that nozzle out of there. Save that gasket. I'm wondering what could possibly have been making this do this. Obviously, if the bowl was too full, it could, I guess, travel up there. But it's just odd that it went all the way out the top instead of... I had that about 3/4 of the way in there. And the thing is, it run excellent. That's why I guess we'll just put this back in the dip like we do with carburetors, because I got it down here. I'm gonna put all of these pieces. Yeah, look at that. That's hard to believe that that could be already that way, because it hasn't done anything. Let's see, those are different, so you can't mix them up. Let's just see what I had that one at. That one was about half, and the other one was about 3/4. And I'm telling you what, there is 10,000 passageways in this carburetor. It's just nuts how much stuff they have. I mean, there's 2 screws there. There's 2 that you got to get to from the end. There's one down here somewhere, right there. This probably won't work. Let's see here. Like I said, I spent $100 on the kit the one time that had all of these pieces in it. And we're getting to where we're going to be doing it again. Probably won't have enough stuff down here to do this. Nope. Of course not. This one wouldn't go through there. I have to find one to take that out. Let's just go ahead and disassemble the whole thing. We got it this far. Some people say you got to use drill bits to clean out these passages, so I don't know, I might have to investigate that, the sizes, because I remember seeing a thing that had all the different sizes it took. I might have to get some brand new ones that are long enough to reach through. This is just no fun. Come on. Come on. Okay. No. Come on. Alright. I mean, I'm not believing how dirty this is already. I don't remember. Did we not clean it last time? And we just rolled the dice? Maybe we didn't. Look, there's schmutz on there again. Jeez. I suppose it doesn't take too long. All right. What else am I missing here? Honestly, it ran fine, so we probably didn't have to really worry about cleaning it, but while we got it this far, it's gonna happen. That's not very good, is it? That is a rusty choke flap. I'm gonna see about maybe getting one of those. I can't remember what number this is, a 67. I have to see about a choke flap for a 67. DLTX 67. Come on. I mean, that is nuts. How much stuff? There's another one there. I still got that one in the end that I couldn't get out. Once I get that one, I think we're good. But see, the thing about these are, see, there's, you probably can't see that, but there's two little passages in the sidewall of this that need cleaned, and you got to run stuff through both of these end passages all the way. There's just a ton of places that can get flaked up with rust and make it not run good. So another dip won't hurt anything, is what I'm saying. Trying to get that out of the end. That's way too small. That won't work. Nope. Man, this one was so close. Guess I could file it down. I might have had to file one down before to get it. I can't remember how I did that. Oh, here's a different one. Is that one narrow enough? Yes, it is. There. Got a little primer on that, I guess, the other day. That's the one. Alright. Okay. So I'll put that in the dip here in a minute. Let's investigate this float now. Because I'm wondering if maybe the float has a hole in it. Alright. This is a screen. It's got a little bit of flakes in it, but not too overly bad. And then that has to come out with a socket, which I did not bring. Let's see if I can get this loose. Just the pivot pin. Come on out of there, needle. Ginormous needle. Still steel tipped. Alright. I also think we need to get a new one of those because I twisted off the little thing. That was like a drain cock type deal. There's a lot of trash. I don't know if you can see that coming down in there from like out of the fuel tank. So I guess it's possible that some of that like got under the needle or something and made a mess of that. Don't know, but we definitely need to clean. That feels bad. I bet you this is the issue. Let me put it in some fluid. There's our problem. You see, I put the float in this and she don't float. Matter of fact, she is gone. All we need is the band to play Nearer My God to Thee, because it is sunk to the bottom. And I'm not going to get it fished out of there again, I guess. But that's good, because that means we found something. Alright, so where do we stand? Well, we can't put it back together today, because for A, we want to let everything soak, but B, we now know we need a new float. So I'm going to see about getting a float, and then what else? Oh, that choke flap wasn't very good, and the little petcock thing to let the stuff out, and that's what we need. I think my gaskets are good enough to go again, but I may see about getting a kit just to have those on hand. But that's where we stand. This is kind of a daunting task if you've got one of these carburetors, because there is a ton of places that it can mess up. So that's kind of what's our issue. This one, I said before, we bought it from like Central Tractor, I think was the name of the place, used to. And what I found with it was somebody has welded on new threads, but they did it in such a way that that nozzle wouldn't come out of here again, and I had to work on that and get it going. So anyway, I'm confident now we found our problem, why it was doing what it was doing, so we'll be able to fix it. So we're gonna let it soak. I'll get the parts ordered, and that's where we're gonna call this one. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell me how dumb you think I am. Or if by some slim chance you liked it, say that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.